Salutations! My name is Kartosael and welcome back to the Rimworld colony of Kartosael, where our intrepid colonists are working to apparently haul stuff in. Let me guess, yeah, you only took a tiny amount, just enough to build. I really hate that they do that. What are you gonna do now? Going for a walk? No, you are going to haul steel because you are worthless. I'm really evil, aren't I? Oh. By the way, I do have a cold, so if you hear me sniffle, then that's the problem. I've also been tweaking the sound levels. I hope it's a lot better now. Can't promise that it is, though. What is it? Oh, that's not our monkey. Alright. It should have had a nameplate when I ticked this. We're going to keep Peter. This one. Although he's... Because I've been so cruel about him, Anime Games pointed out that was actually really mean. And I should keep him. Well, fair enough. I'm going to remove these storage zones below the door so that they won't store anything where the door is at. And why is the wooden sheaf here? Yeah, well. Should be carried off soon enough. Oh. Good job there, John. What was I saying? Yeah. We're gonna keep Peter. Because of Anime Games. So every colonist that you add to your colony increases the difficulty of the game. The game just keeps track of how many guys you have. And now it's more than 3, it's 4. So the game's gonna be a bit harder. Well, Peter can actually not do anything to help the colony in any significant way. So that's worrisome. Certainly is worrisome, but what can you do? Had I ordered beds? No, I had no wood. Right, that's why I started cutting down everything. Excellent, excellent. Something I kind of ignored last time is that I'm actually running mods. Last time I was only running 1, now I'm running 2. They're just user interface mods, actually. There's this one, the EDB colonist bar, that provides this bar. Allows you to really easily cycle between your colonists. You could use something like this one and go to your colonists like that. But say you want to see their needs, then you have to go in here, there, and go like that. Now, instead, you can just do this, which is so much more easy. I really think this should just be added to the game. Feels like it's just a small thing, but it's quite useful. It also lets me see what they are wearing, if anything. They won't show pants though. You don't see if people are wearing pants somehow. You're not wearing pants. Let's just not think about that. Also shows if people are drafted or not. So this one, which makes them obey our every command, and it will show if they are in a bad mood with a little red exclamation mark. It's really useful. The other mod is the allow tool. I heard someone describe it as it's not actually a mod, it's just a feature that the designer of the game accidentally left out, and the modder was so gracious to put back in, and I kind of agree. It's the unforbid tool. So if you have a lot of items, like at the beginning of the game where we crashed, there were all these different items, and you had to select each and every type of them, and then tell them, you know, you can hold this, it's good. Which is fine at the start of the game, but if you get raided and there are weapons and clothing everywhere, each weapon has to be selected individually, you get really annoyed after a time. And this is just a tool that allows you to box select anything, and any forbidden items in that box will be unforbid. Hence the unforbid tool. A genius name, yes. And why is this door open? I wouldn't know. Is there anything else in this tile? No, there's not. Whatever, let's just speed up time and let's get stuff done. So we need a lot of wood cutting. Yeah. Now you can research, actually. You're really bad at it, though. Oh dear. Do I even have a research bench? I do not. Good to know. Should probably add some lights in. I do have power, don't I? I do have power. Do I have batteries? I do have batteries. Right, let's actually get some stuff done. Let's build a cooler. So this can be an actual fridge, you know? Since this is an area which is going to become very hot in the summer, I think. Because, you know, it's a tropical area. It's the middle of winter and it's 21 degrees outside. Centigrade. 22, 23, that's what I mean. So it's going to get hot real soon. I'm actually considering doing double doors all over the place. Double doors, no, double walls. Just make the walls too thick, like our freezer. And talking about raids. And that way the heat will stay in for the most part. Like these storage areas, it's not important, but these work areas, yeah, might be useful, you know. So there's that. Right, we have some wood not stored yet, I believe. That would be too good. Oh, look, we can actually order these now. So I want 2 beds over there. And of course, these are in the wrong place. Let's do that and add these sleeping spots for now. I probably need to floor this in time. So we are being raided. A group of pirates from the Cutlass Men have arrived nearby. They will prepare for a wild attack. Look, Peter, clothes. They're a bit, you know, shoddy and awful, but hey, you have any? Oh, you have an old. Oh, you're frail, really. Oh, you're going to be in such a bad time. Well, you're now dull. Very neurotic. Wow, global work speed plus 40%. That's. I would have preferred you over Peter. I'm sorry. Oh, you're right. You're a cannibal. I wonder if I can turn human meat into food and restrict it to only allow Peter to eat it. Where's my colony? Oh, there it is. It's tiny. It's cute. But, you know. What are you gonna do? Peter, guess what? You have work to do, mate. Since you are not frail, I believe. Nope, you are perfectly fine. You should be able to outrun him. Oh dear, that's a long walk though. Well, it's not like you have anything else to do with your life. Oh, there's an ancient danger inside of here. Good to know. So all these characters do have a backstory. I will go over that after this little raid. So where are you? All the way over there. Bother. And he is melee, which is kind of a problem. Also, ducking and weaving through these trees will not be optimal, but we'll have to make do. You don't really need cover when someone's running at you with a knife now, do you? I have no idea how far he can shoot. Not that far. Good to know. Not that far either. Stop running away. Just here to kill you. Ooh, you hit. You hit again. And again. And you're running. Oh, yes, you're running. Oh, it's such a poor thing that you're frail. How's your health? Left leg. Left kidney. Right arm. Torso. Oh, Peter. You could just, you know, finish him off instead of this cruel. Actually, Peter is starting to grow on me. This is really useful. Of course, now there's only one enemy, so yeah, that's really easy to do, but it's a matter of principle. There we go. I don't want you. I'm sorry. There we go. Now, I want you to be stripped. Strip him. So this is where the unforbid tool comes into place. Go like that. I want you to really wear those pants and really wear that t-shirt. There we go. You're not naked anymore. No. I'm being a bit too soon about this. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Well, hauling should be done by someone else. For crack. At least he's clothed now. And maybe someone will someday pick up this stuff. Maybe not. I mean, it's just a toque. Not really going to need it in the jungle. And a poor steel ship. So, yeah. Right, I was talking about these little stories each character has. It's kind of cute to see why they became what they are. So, Rob, you were an Rimworld urchin. The Rimworld's ancient and deep industrial cityscapes bursting with humanity and poison. Rob grew up in the dark, unwanted reaches of such a place. He had to fight for every scrap of food. Ah. So after that, he became a starship janitor, while other passengers passed the years between star systems in crypto-sleep sarcophagi. Rob had to wake up at periodic intervals to perform inspections, check the navigation systems, and to oil the mechanoids. It actually makes sense, because he's 146 years old, including the time he spent in cryosleep. Robert, a wreckage explorer. 2 generations before Robert was born, an apocalyptic war dragged his home planet into anarchy. Robert was tasked with watching his tribe's herds, but often shirked his duties to go exploring the crashed warships scattered around the planet. After that, he became a bodyguard. Robert found work on a mid-world, protecting whoever paid him from harm. He gained proficiency in many different combat forms and was known for his ruthlessness against those who crossed him. So what kills his social then? Neither. Well, it's -3 to social, but it's not like it disables it. Oh, wardening. Disabled. Right. Bertjan. You were a frightened child. Bertjan grew up with a laundry list of phobias and neuroses. He feared, amongst other things, doctors and foodborne pathogens. As a result, he learned to cook and care for himself, but many of his fears still dog him in adulthood. Poor guy. He then became an inventor. On his home world, Bertjan worked as a moderately successful inventor. He developed several minor technologies. It sounds so diminutive. Peter was a child spy. Children are often presumed innocent and can be ideal as spies. Peter was trained in the art of infiltration and information gathering when he was just 9 years old. His years behind enemy lines and the war-torn nature of his homeworld meant he had limited opportunity for education. After that, he became a sheriff. Peter was the law enforcer in an isolated industrial town. He was known for having an arrogant attitude and a mean streak. He refused to lift so much as a finger unless it was for money, alcohol, or revenge, which does explain the chemical fascination and the fact that you really can't do anything. Even when you're crashed on the planet and your survival depends on it. Oh, my beds are done. Which means I can dissolve these. Go sleep in a, actual bed. Not. Right, Peter, you hated someone. Who was it? You hated Robert. So, I will set Robert over here, together with Rob, and Peter over here. So they're in different rooms. That's why I built the different rooms in the first place. Aren't I smart? And look at that, we're actually gathering materials now. Because I was talking about the double wall thing, but so far I have held absolutely... I really didn't calculate on doing that. I should have. No, you're too big. You're good. So let's give people a place to eat. This is a wooden stool. You are quite beautiful with a really crummy comfort. but you only cost 15 wood. These guys are actually a lot more beautiful and a lot more comfortable. But cost like 60 wood, which is a lot. But I do have a lot of wood, so hey, might as well. Anything over here? No, probably not. So furniture. Let's actually give people some light. Power. Need to extend the power line over here. Right, let's actually get you cooling. But -5. Because it's really hot outside generally. I hope this guy can do it. Otherwise we have to add another cooler. Actually this room shouldn't become too hot either. That would be bad for us. Things can explode. I'm not joking. Okay, let's think. We've got a metal storage over here, which is great. We should get some research going. I could put the research station in here, but it's big. Let's just speed up time a bit more, by the way. So you can add one of these. Look at how big that is. The room becomes immediately cluttered if you do that. Cocoa pods. Whatever could they contain? Insect jelly. I have no clue what to do with that, but if anyone's feeling like it, they can go and gather it. Have I not gave you a spot to sleep? Don't think I have. There you go. Aren't I amazing? Peter, why are you sad? Speak to me. Yeah, you killed them. Yeah, I couldn't do much about that. Ugly environment, bedroom. Yeah. I really do want to get stone cutting going. Oh, hello. Yeah, about humans. Dead ones. You can do several things. You can just build a stockpile somewhere and pile them on that, which works just fine. You can also, I think it's under miscellaneous, make graves for them. They can actually go and visit these graves, which is kind of cute. Also, you know, if you want to be really fancy about it, you can build a sarcophagi, but I'm going to reserve that for a colonist. You can also butcher them, gather their leather and their meat. And you can of course decide to cook the meat or no, but that's a whole different topic. However, before the entire social interaction thing, people would get a debuff. They would just be sad that they had to butcher a human. Now those people who do the butchering are actually disliked by the rest of the colony. Which is saddening, because I tended to use human meat as my main form of currency. I always sold that off to any trader that would come by. But now it would actually make people sad if I did. It is good money and good leather. So it's a bit of a conundrum, really. I want people to do a bit more cleaning, really. But John, you're going to clean, I'm sorry. But look at the amount of stuff. There's blood, there's rocks, there's just mess everywhere. That's the wrong button. I think about slightly increasing the size of the barracks. And we really need a place to research. Actually, we can build a research station in here for the time being. Probably move it. Actually, I just say that and forget about it. Who cares? There we go. It's a horrible, horrible place to actually do it, but I do want to get some stone cutting going. Because sure, wood is fine, but it's also kind of weak. So we do have a lot of wood though. So eventually we're going to wall off most of the base in one way or another. But yeah, I would prefer to do that with stone walls. We can use stones for all kind of different things. So. Let's actually get some there. I'm going to expand this slightly. make it just a little bit more homely. Yeah, if someone gets trapped inside, it's their own stupid fault. Gonna hold that. This isn't finished yet, so people are eating in the fridge. Makes total sense. Sure, why not? Probably do want to double wall this up though. Kind of make this an indoor complex, because if the heat sets in, it sets in bad. Probably gonna make a door to the outside. No, just a normal door. I don't need an auto door. Like so. It's going to be a little airlock. And this will be an internal corridor, because I don't like the fact that this is so narrow. But we'll have to do. Right. So, we're building up power slowly. Refrigerating stuff. We have not that much in storage. We are hurting on... Oh no, the metal's over here. I'm such a derp. We have a lot of wood. That's kind of all we have. And I'm still debating whether or not to butcher humans. I just might. And sell them meat and use their leather for couches. There's people being sick all over the place. Dear. Well, I'll think on it for a little while. And end the episode here. So thank you all very much for watching. If you liked it, please do leave a like. And I do hope to see you again next time in our Rimworld colony of Kartosael.